I knew how much my team needed me. Like I said last game, I mean, it was very tough for me. I didn't sleep. And the competitor in me wanted to win that game so bad. And I replayed that play so many times, but I'm like, why would I let one moment dictate everything else that I have going on that is positive? So just being able to show up again for my team, it would have been negative for me not to come out tonight and just bounce back. And
I am disgusted. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nobody's excuses. I don't want to hear being too hard on them. I don't want to hear.
Yes. What if the biggest moment of the night wasn't Caitlin Clark making a play, but Angel Reese failing to finish one? With only seconds remaining, Reese found herself in the exact situation every player dreams of, the opportunity to decide the game. But the ending unfolded in a way nobody expected. One rushed attempt, one painful miss, and suddenly, the spotlight shifted entirely. The reaction that followed only made the moment even harder to ignore.
Stop playing with Caitlin Clark. Give her MVP. Give us our MVP. Championship is on the way. Y'all best to know it. Now, y'all haters keep coming up with excuses. Oh, well, she got to do it against this team. She got to do it against... We doing it. We doing it. And look, Mitchell was in foul trouble. Mitchell had to sit out for a long time. Guess who put the team on their back? Caitlin. Look at what Michaela did. Michaela had amazing, what she put 20-some points or 20 points in it. She got this many rebounds and all that type of stuff. Man, Caitlin.
The game was already becoming a nightmare for Atlanta long before Angel Reese found herself at the center of attention. The Indiana Fever entered halftime trailing the Dream by 4 points, giving Atlanta plenty of reason to feel confident and believe they had control of the game.
At this point, I don't even know what to say to help Angel Reese. I don't even really talk about the layups and stuff with her because that's the only thing everybody says every single game. So I try to avoid it, but I just seen these clips on the timeline, so I just kind of had to say something. The absolute worst part about her missing this shot for the game, it's not necessarily that she missed it, it's the reaction to it. After she missed, this Caitlin Clark walking past laughing, bro. And y'all know how these two fan bases are, so they are loving this picture right here.
Alicia Gray was delivering the type of performance capable of completely taking over a game, recording a career-best 32 points along with 7 rebounds and 4 made three-pointers. For the first 3 quarters, it appeared Atlanta had built enough momentum to close things out and secure the victory.
5-91, the Indiana Fever defeat the Atlanta Dream. The Atlanta Dream didn't have Breonna Jones. They didn't have Jordan Canada. However, their main players, Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard, they both played today. Angel Reese played as well. So this was a quality win, more of a quality win than beating the Dallas Wings without Jessica Shepard. I will say that. Caitlin Clark, 26 points, 9 assists, 9 for 20 from the field, 2-2 against the Atlanta Dream this season.
But Indiana simply refused to fade away. The Fever responded to every Atlanta scoring run, while Caitlin Clark once again delivered the kind of shots that made defenders look helpless, almost as if the three-point line didn't even exist. Whether it was deep threes, aggressive drives, or pull-up jumpers, Clark kept finding different ways to keep Indiana within reach.
Make a layup machine. Angel Reese getting laughed at by Caitlin Clark. You're getting laughed out the gym because you're garbage. Look at this. Look at this. Ah! Look at Caitlin in the background. Ah! You're a bum. You're garbage. I've been trying to tell y'all. It's been smoke and mirrors with this girl for so long. She has leaned on building her popularity, leaning on Caitlin Clark for so long, and y'all are finally coming to the realization that the girl is just not good. It is an embarrassment that she's about to put on a jersey that says USA.
That became the defining storyline of the fourth quarter, as neither team was able to build enough of a lead to feel comfortable. Every possession suddenly felt critical, and as the clock moved toward the final seconds, it seemed like one mistake could completely change the outcome. That mistake appeared to work in Atlanta's favor when the Dream had a chance to close out the game in regulation. A shot went up and missed, with the rebound falling directly into Angel Reese's hands near the basket. She had exactly the kind of close-range opportunity players dream about, with the rim right in front of her and a chance to give Atlanta the finish it desperately needed. But instead, the attempt bounced away. What looked like a potential game-winning moment quickly became one of the most discussed plays on social media. Fans replayed the sequence in slow motion, examining Reese's positioning and debating exactly what went wrong. The attention grew even stronger because Caitlin Clark could be seen reacting in the background, giving the internet another reason to connect the two stars and turn a single basketball play into another chapter of their ongoing rivalry. The contrast between the two players was also difficult for fans to overlook. While Clark was putting together one of her strongest performances of the night, Reese was having trouble converting her opportunities around the basket.
It's so bad. It's actually so bad. She's swatted by KK. She missed her for 7 field goals or something. She's driving in on KK. Okay, I'm going to throw up a pray up and I'm barely going to hit the rim. And then, I don't even know what. Okay, yeah, I'm on KK again. Let me just throw the ball near the rim. Let me just throw the ball near the rim. Okay, yeah, I'm ISO and Mo Billings here. Yeah, I don't know how that was their ball. Okay, she realized she can't do anything on KK. She bricks a layup to make it an 8-point game late in the fourth. She then shoots the 3 for no reason. You were up 3 with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Why did you shoot?
Clark finished with 26 points, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds while shooting 9 for 20 from the field, but her impact went far beyond the box score. She looked comfortable attacking every aspect of Atlanta's defense, whether that meant launching shots from deep, driving to the basket, creating chances for her teammates, or pushing the tempo whenever the Dream tried to regain control. Instead of letting the pressure of the moment affect her decision-making, Clark seemed to become even more confident as the game grew increasingly chaotic. That composure ultimately played a major role in helping Indiana survive the extra period. The Fever eventually pulled away and took control of the headlines, with Sophie Cunningham also making a major contribution. Her 7 rebounds off the bench gave Indiana valuable extra possessions in a game where second-chance opportunities were extremely important. Cunningham's physical presence provided another burst of energy for the Fever, while the rest of the roster continued making enough plays to keep Atlanta from completely taking over again. That depth became especially valuable once the game went beyond regulation, because close contests often reveal which team has enough contributors to keep making plays when the starters begin to tire.
We saw Caitlin Clark take it to the rack. When she takes it to the rack, I don't think defenders are prepared for how quick Caitlin Clark is. I don't think defenders are prepared for how quick and how easy she can get to the rim. They're just not prepared for it. She does it pretty effortlessly, and she finishes at a high clip as well. I've said it. I've been beating the drum. Caitlin Clark this season has showed that she is an elite 3-level scorer. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, before we get to the highlights, let's take a look at the box score. 95-91. Indiana Fever went into halftime down 4. Third quarter picks up a little bit. The fourth quarter, the Atlanta.
For Angel Reese, the missed opportunity became the defining moment of the night. Despite finishing with 15 points and 14 rebounds, her 5 for 16 shooting and struggles around the rim drew heavy criticism. The late miss gave Atlanta a chance to win in regulation, but Reese couldn't convert, allowing the game to reach overtime. While blaming her for the entire loss would be unfair, the reality remains that she had a crucial opportunity and failed to finish. With Caitlin Clark delivering a strong performance on the other side, the contrast only intensified the attention surrounding Reese. Now, the only way to silence the criticism is to respond with a better performance in the next game.